This is a big moment because this is the first ever video I'm recording on my original YouTube channel that I've had for years. It's under my secret code name, Damien Nightwing. Now, my friends on Twitter who are being directed to this video, this is Damien Nightwing, or the Widowmaker 97, your friend, your Canadian friend who loves the adult film industry, who's a big hardcore porn fanatic, collector, and appreciator of beautiful women who love and enjoy sex and adult things. And yeah, you know it's me. I've got my New York Rangers, one of my New York Rangers, Henrik Lundqvist jerseys. I'm wearing a New Orleans Saints hat. It is me. There is lots of DC stuff in the background. Negan, bats, movies. I'm in the Batcave. This is Damien Nightwing, the Widowmaker 97. Hello! This will be the first video I post. Many more to come on this YouTube channel. Yeah! I just wanted to say hello. I appreciate all you Twitter people following me. I appreciate all you lovely porn stars who've been nice enough to follow me in my 7 years on Twitter. Amazing. I'm so grateful. Every time I earn a follow back from a lovely woman who's a porn star, it just makes me so happy. I've been lucky enough to have been followed for many years by Kendra Lust, Nikki Benz, Mercedes Carrera, to name drop a few. Jenna Jameson. Brandy Love followed me for a long time, but then she had issues with her Twitter. I'm hoping she will refollow this Canadian fan. I love and enjoy pornography, and I don't understand why so many people, especially in the States, have an issue with it, have always had an issue with it, secretly. It's one of those weird things. Up until 10 years ago, honestly, men really didn't talk about alone happy time really as much as we do now. I don't think that's a social media thing. I just think it's one of those things that, you know, you just never really admitted to enjoying. Like Transformers is the movie Transformers, when he's like, I had happy alone time. That's where I think it was okay to bring out that, you know, guys are guys. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, and that's cool. And obviously the porn industry has been a billion-dollar industry for many, many years. And I still love buying porn. I've always been a pay-for-your-porn guy. This is just going to be a quick series of videos explaining why I like porn, why I've been such a devoted porn fan, why I think it's beneficial. You know, just I enjoy it. Like, it's a great form of entertainment. It's informative, right? I mean, you know, you're going to know how to deal with certain situations, like, you know, you're trapped with a whole bunch of cheerleaders in a hospital, you know, you need your car fixed, you order pizza, the woman's, you know, there's lots of scenarios in porn that you can take in real life situations. Of course not. But, you know, it's like everything. It's like entertainment. No, it's not real. You know, there are aspects, I'm sure, obviously, that are real. But, like, it's entertainment. It's like professional wrestling and UFC. And I wanted to try to just take one Canadian man's perspective who's been a porn fan, devotee since 1992, to just talk about it and maybe establish a dialogue. Because here's the thing. As long as you are in the privacy of your own home, enjoying whatever it is you do, and you're not hurting anyone or anything, it's no one's business what you do. You know? One of the reasons I like Twitter so much, and I feel like the end is coming, is Twitter is very free. And yes, there's lots of warnings. This material is sensitive and stuff, but it's one of the free areas on the internet that's social media aspects where You can post graphic adult images or beautiful women naked. That's not, I mean, yeah, there's hardcore stuff on there, of course, but a woman's body is beautiful, and women are beautiful. So you should always respect and honor women, because women bring so much joy to our lives, provide so much pleasure and happiness, and enrich our lives in so many ways. And it's not just a physical appearance-wise thing. It's just when you're in love, when you're in a relationship, when you're with a woman, when you're married to a woman and you're not cheating on her and being a douchebag or hitting her or abusing her, which many men do, sadly. Women just make the world go round, and sex is a beautiful thing, and enjoying intimate acts of pleasure with consenting adults behind closed doors, I don't understand the problem. I don't understand the American way of thinking about let's regulate all this stuff, but never touch guns, never touch gun laws, let's have lots of violence in movies and TV and video games everywhere, but God forbid if someone says more than 3 F words in a movie, it's got to be rated R or some weird censorship, things like that. And the pornography industry obviously falls into that, because porn is produced mostly in the United States of America, the porn capital of the world. Yes, there's other places in the world that produce great quality porn, like overseas, private, Europe, stuff like that. Asian countries have their own little craziness going on over there. But I mean, when most people think pornography or adult films, you think of the United States. You think of California, right? It's just the way it is. So I don't understand this huge mentality with trying to censor it or regulate it when there's so many other issues going on. I'm happy I was born and raised in Canada. I'm happy I'm Canadian. I'm happy that in the late 90s, Nina Hartley had a sex film funded by the Canadian government that was shown on CBC. I love that happened. I love that I could watch that at like 12:30 at night on a Friday, and it had graphic stuff on CBC, which is our national television channel. And this was in the late 90s. Like, that's awesome. Canada's always been good with that, and other countries across the world, like especially in Europe, has been pretty free with sexuality. And notice we don't have a lot of violence, right? We don't have a lot of issues that the States does, because we're not pent up, we're not sexually frustrated. There isn't a whole generation of men like there are in the States who can't get hard, who can't get erect, and they have to take out their anger by collecting guns, buying guns, doing all this stuff. Yes, I think that's the correlation you should make. Violent countries, like most of the Muslim world, repressing sex leads to violence, leads to them degrading women, not treating women like people, treating women as objects and slaves. So anyway, this channel, why I wanted to finally do some videos on here, is to just go into stuff like that. We're going to have this dialogue for as long as we can. I'm hoping. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. So this is video number 1. Just wanted to introduce myself, that I am Damien Nightwing. I am the Widowmaker97. I've had a couple different Twitter handles over the years, but it's me, obviously. Ranger fan, Henrik Lundqvist, even though we're never winning a Stanley Cup. The New Orleans Saints are my favorite football team. Batman, DC, Negan, movies, it's the Batcave, it's me. So anyway, I'm going to try to keep these under 10 minutes because I've never recorded videos on this YouTube channel, so I don't want to over abuse it. So this is going to be the end of part 1. There's going to be more coming. Subscribe, tell a friend, tell a porn star. If you're a porn star that already follows me, you should like and watch this video and maybe recommend it, because we're going to get into some things, and maybe you can have a perspective on why I'm such a big fan of adult films and love beautiful women and support the adult film industry. Okay, subscribe, like, tell a friend, tweet something. Thanks for watching. Part 2 will be coming right up.